the decision of TTO, but could it have been possible in quadriceps snip only?
Sorry, sir? Quadriceps slip?
Snip.
The knee was very stiff, sir. That's why the preoperative range of motion was only 0 to 25 degrees. I struggled quite a bit. I avoided a lot to actually do the tibial tuberosity osteotomy. But for me to reach to the lateral compartment, I took a decision that I had to do it.
Okay.
Okay. This is my second case. This was a 33-year-old lady, a homemaker by profession. She was diagnosed by giant cell tumor of the proximal tibia. Incidentally, she was referred to Tata Memorial Hospital. What they did was curettage of the lesion and stuffing the lesion with bone cement using nail struts, tibia nail struts. She had a recurrence a year later. She developed a fungating lesion over anterior aspect of the knee joint, and that is when she landed up with me in the OPD. This was the picture of the lesion, and these are the x-rays. So I did the workup. The challenges were the skin covering over the knee joint was completely lost. The lesion had involved distal 2/3 of the patella tendon. The anterior leg compartment was involved. There were no metastases, no lung metastasis of the GCT. We did biopsy, which confirmed diagnosis of GCT. Incidentally, dealing with all of this, she fell down 9 months ago and sustained a ipsilateral intracapsular neck of femur fracture. So for me, there were 3 options of amputation, recurettage, or knee fusion. Recurettage was out of question, so knee fusion or amputation were the 2 options. She did not want that. So I went ahead with the tumor megaprosthesis.
What's her age?
33. So I took help of a fellow oncosurgeon and resected the specimen. The patellar tendon had to be resected, so she was left with no patellar tendon. So for reconstruction, this is the tumor bed after resecting the tumor. This is the femoral slot for placement of megaprosthesis. This is the trial implant. For patellar tendon, I used Prolene mesh, which they use for hernioplasty repair, and I reconstructed a patellar tendon with that, attached that into the patella and to the implant. We also had to take help of plastic surgeon for anterolateral thigh free flap cover because there was no soft tissue over the knee joint anteriorly. This is post-operative picture, and these are the x-rays. Sorry, sir? Yes, sir?
Follow.
Yes, I'm showing, sir. This is the wound after 1 year. This is the knee range of motion. The neck of femur fracture was never managed because of financial constraints. She said, I'm able to walk this way, so I'll manage it till the time I can. So this is how she's walking.
Superb.
Those are some references. Thank you.